friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time I post a new video. If you're interested in a private reading with me, please book online on my website at www.goldandtruthtarot.com. Okay, let's get started. Today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading predictions for the month of September for all you Sagittarius. Okay, my friends, let's see what do we have for you in the first week of September. So I see the King of Cups in reverse. Some of you are dealing with a male figure that it has their sign or their ascendant in Cancer, in either Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I see that this person was very loving, very caring, very giving in the beginning, but during this first week of September, this person is going to be more kind of selfish, just thinking about themselves, very self-centered, really not giving as much to other people, not really being preoccupied with who they're hurting or why they're doing certain things. So some of you might be in a relationship with this person. Some of you, for some of you, this might be a father figure that is being absent in your life, that is not giving you that love and that dedication that long time ago he used to. So things have changed with this person. You are feeling that lack of connection, that lack of emotional connection and bond with this specific person, and it's time for you to just kind of wait and see what happens. It's because I see that in the second week we have the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess tells me that there is something going on, something more than that meets the eye. Okay, it's time for you to kind of go inwards and look for that wisdom within you, and follow your intuition, follow your gut feeling. What is telling you? What is the real reason this person has been so cold, or you've been having this issue with this person? Like what is actually going on? Because they're not really expressing themselves, or if they are, they're telling you something else and they're acting a different way. So you know that they're not being genuine, they're not being honest. There's more to it than what they're just telling you. And the High Priestess is all about going inwards, following your intuition, following your instincts, what is telling you, focusing on that inner voice, that inner guidance, that inner wisdom, because it's never going to fail you. It's always going to give you the right idea and a real insight on this actual situation. And this can also indicate a secret, something that is hidden, something that is something deeper that is going on that this person is not really talking about. But you need to also do some type of investigation on yourself, like quietly. Don't make any decisions. Don't say anything. At least in the second week of September. Don't talk about it. Just do your little investigation, see what's really going on, and then down the line it's time for you to make a decision. But as of the second week, you should just keep things quiet. It's a time to just stay still, just think about everything, and then down the line make a decision. Okay, my friends, because I do see in the third week with the Strength card, and this is in reverse, which means that I do see that there is a need here for you to be in balance. There is a need here for you to control your instincts, to control. Sometimes you might feel aggressive, or you might have moments when you're being a bit explosive or unreasonable, and it's time for you to really control that side of you. Okay, that's why I'm going to turn it upright so you can see it better. That's why we have a bear here. In some cards is symbolized by the lion, and the little maid, which she's taming the bear. The bear is our primal instincts, our aggression, anger, all that. In this case, because the card is upright, she's controlling that side of herself. But because it's in reverse, it means that there is things to forgive. There's things that you have to forgive. There's things that you have to let go of. And you need that strength to do so. And you need that strength to not overreact, okay? Because I see you have this tendency of, if you hear something that you don't like, Sagittarius, or even in the past, okay, if there is something going on, your first instinct is to maybe be a bit aggressive or lash out, and that's why people are keeping secrets from you. That's why people are not really telling you what's really going on, because they're afraid of the way you will react. And if you have this explosive temper about yourself, so it's time for you to kind of take responsibility, okay? Keep yourself balanced, control your emotions, the way you perceive things, and try to be a bit more open-minded and to understand others. Don't go by what you would have done in a specific situation, okay? We're all different people. We all perceive things in different ways. If something can be very easy for you, but can be very difficult for somebody else to handle, especially because you're a fire sign, so things are not as deeply emotional for you. For some other people, especially if you're dealing with a water sign, they might be very much deeply rooted, they might be much more sensitive, so they making a decision for them might be harder than what it is for you, okay? And that's why they're kind of afraid of the way you will react, and they're keeping things to the side. So you need this strength. You need this strength to keep things in balance and to keep the strength card upright, okay? To be able to control this this wild bear. Keep him under control. Keep him tamed. So keep those emotions, those instincts kind of contained and at bay. That's the message in the third week. In the last week, though, we have the Nine of Swords, and it's in reverse, meaning that finally by the end of September, all this stress, all these difficulties that some of you might have been going through, so you might have been up at night because you can't sleep, and you have all these things going on in your mind. You're scared of the future. You're scared that even when something good happens, sometimes there's that tendency of us not believing that that's true. Like, oh, I can't believe this is really happening. I can't believe this is true. Or having that doubt that if something good happens, now something bad is going to happen, just because there has to be a balance. So thinking that way can cause this Nine of Swords, this pain that you've been having. It's mostly mental, okay? It's mostly a mental energy, draining energy, just trying to figure things out, having this stress and anxiety. But it's in reverse, which is very good. It means that things are starting to get better. If you have been feeling this way, you will start to recover from it. You will start to heal and feel have more confidence in the way things will go, be more balanced yourself. You will be taking care of your mental health much more during this time. So the swords are kind of will be falling off. But you also have to learn from the mistakes in the past, so this doesn't happen again. okay, and kind of get to know yourself better and see what is actually triggering you feeling this way, especially if reality it's not as bad, if it's just you worrying about things, if you're just constantly just worrying and being stressed out for different reasons that are not even happening, but you're just worried about the future, then you have to stop and think, take that wisdom from the high priestess, that inner wisdom, and realize that, hey, everything is fine. This is just me worrying, just worrying just to worry, but there's not really anything serious going on. And yeah, some of you, this is an indication maybe you're going through also a time when something very important is happening for you, because we have the High Priestess and the Strength card, which are both major arcana cards. So something very important might be happening for you, and you're just kind of scared and kind of can't handle it. What all is happening at once, like that has you overwhelmed. But whatever this specific situation is, I do see you being very, very successful. We have high honors. This card, which indicates if you're going to school and if you're graduating, you will graduate with high honors, or if you have applied for a new job, or if you have been trying to work on your relationship, or any aspects that has brought you this turmoil here, this stress, and your emotions have been kind of in a roller coaster, up and down, and all different things going on at the same time. This will end with high honor. This will bring you that success, that public acknowledgement, that your reputation will be high. People will realize how hard you have worked to be here, to get to this point, and to be this successful. Okay, my friend. So that's very, very, very positive. And from the Oracle of Love, the messages, this reminds me a bit of Ariel, right? With the king, and she's a little mermaid. That's what it reminds me of. The messages ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support, okay? So don't just try to handle everything on your own. If you are stressed, and we still have that water element here, and the father figure, and we had that water element here as well, with the King of Cups. So if you have this person, this male figure in your life that is this and has this water element, make sure you ask for help. This person wants to help you, wants to be there for you. Don't be too prideful that you want to do everything on yourself. That's also going to help you bond with this person some more. Okay, bond together, understand each other more, be in this journey together. Okay, and we have number 14, which if we combine 1 plus 4, that's 5, and that's the number of transformation. So this will bring you a big transformation, this new chapter that you're going through. This very exciting situation can be something different for anybody. For some, it can be starting a new business on your own, and you're very nervous and very tense. You don't really know what's happening, and you don't want to ask anybody for help. You want to succeed on yourself. You want to do it yourself. But especially for loved ones, for people that do genuinely care about you and they're there to help and support you, make sure you also, ask for their help, because that's something that is going to bring you even closer together, and it's going to help you in the long run. So don't be prideful, okay? Try to just be open-minded and accept the help when it's offered. from the Oracle of Animal, of the spirit animals, of your spirit guide for this month, is the Roadrunner. And the message, I love this message: keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Okay, so that ties perfectly with the nine of Swords. Okay, this ties perfectly with the Nine of Swords. Sometimes you guys can tend to be a bit too philosophical and, think about everything in a deeper scale. But yeah, just try to have that lightness about your personality. Just keep that sense of humor. Enjoy the process. Not success is a journey. It's not a destination. So the journey to get there it's part of the success, because then you share the story with others, and how interesting it was getting to that point and everything. And that's what everybody wants to know, like the journey. That's what everyone wants to know, how somebody got to where they are. Not okay, now you're here. What else? Like you can sum that up with one sentence, but the steps that you took to get to that point, that's what's interesting. That's what's exciting. And sometimes it's gonna rain, and sometimes it's gonna be cloudy, and sometimes it's gonna be sunny, but that's the beauty of it. That's what you're gonna remember. You're gonna remember those difficult times that it took you to get to that point. Okay, you're gonna keep those in mind, and when you have difficulties and in the future, then you're gonna think about those times, and you're gonna motivate yourself to keep going, and tell yourself that, okay, well, I did this once, now it's time for me to do it again. I was successful once, it's time for me to redo everything again. Okay, and get back on my feet. Okay, my friends, let's see what the message is from the Oracle of Money and the Law of Attraction. And the message is: I can follow the trails of good feeling thoughts. Okay, let's read what it says some more. Most people have put anything that earns money in the category of the things that I have to do. And that is why the money often comes so hard. If you are wise enough to follow the trail of good feeling thoughts by deliberately looking for positive aspects along your way, you will come into vibrational alignment with who you really are and with the things you really want. And once you do that, the universe must deliver to you a valuable means to achieve your desires. Wow, this is so true. And this happens to me too in a practical way. Even when I started YouTube or any other, or even other jobs that I had prior, every time I will go to work with the idea that, okay, I'm just going to enjoy today. I'm just going to focus on what I have to do. Not what I have to do, but I'm just going to, be grateful that I'm alive, and be grateful that I even have a job to provide for my family, and and I'm just going to enjoy the process. I'm just going to enjoy my day. And I felt that I had much better results than if I was, of course, if you start the day with, oh my God, I have all these things to do, and that brings a sense of overwhelmness. And this is especially important for you during this time when you're going through this. If some of you guys are in school and you're going through this situation, and sometimes you get so overwhelmed, is just try to, I know it's not easy, but try to enjoy the process. Try to just be present in that day and take the day one step at a time, and and try to see the best out of that day. And it's going to make you yourself much more productive. It's going to make things so much better. And the day is going to go by faster. So there is a lot of positive things about it. as I told you guys, even for myself, if I think, oh my God, I have so many things to do, I have to do this, and that specific day, I'm the least productive because I'm just the idea of all the things that I have to do kind of slows me down, and it makes me lethargic, and I'm not as quick, as sharp. But if I just go with that flow, and I'm just enjoying the process and enjoying making my videos and just sitting down and you know, talking and doing what I'm doing here, it just goes much smoother, and I feel like I get better videos and better results. So yeah, I do advise you to do so, especially if you have had a time when you've been too much focused on work, or the things that you have going on in your life. It is good to just wake up in the morning and kind of force yourself to be grateful and think positive. Like we have to kind of remind ourselves to do that, because the first instinct is to just complain and be grumpy. Like, I feel like that's like the first instinct that comes more natural than being positive and being optimistic and looking at the cup half full. That's harder than actually just looking at the cup half empty and complain. Okay. And from the message of healing, from the Oracle of Healing, the message is give back. Okay, so this is so beautiful. This is a way for you to kind of defocus yourself from your own problems or your own issues or whatever you have going on in your life right now. Because sometimes we are so involved with everything that is going on that we kind of think that we are the center of everything, and we don't realize that there might be other people out there that are actually going through much difficult situations that we are, much harder situations that we are. So if you can do anything for your community to help, anything at all, try to do so. Or even if you can give to charity, the different way to give will even be help an elder, or do something for a neighbor or a friend or anybody that you know needs help, and they you can go buy groceries for them, or you know, give them a ride or anything of that sort to help somebody else. It's going to defocus you from just thinking about yourself and your own problems, and it's going to put you on a different mind frame. And in reward, by doing something good, you're also going to get that good karma, and you're also going to get that love and that gratitude from the other person, which will translate into a good feeling from you. And that's going to help your healing process. Okay, that's going to help your anxiety. That's going to help you focus on other things and see things on a larger scale. Okay, not just focused on yourself. And look, we have even the symbolism here: the small children, the couple, the peacocks, everything else, the flowers. It's and the purple, the color purple, is symbol of wisdom. Okay, so it takes wisdom to give back and to help others and help your community. And this also signifies different opportunities. And we also have animals, so you can help in whatever shape or form you want to. You can help young children, or you can help elders or animals, anyone. Okay, as long as you try to do something for somebody else rather than yourself, and try to shift that focus from you to another person. Okay, my friends. Okay, Sagittarius, this is all the messages that I had for you for September. I hope you enjoy your reading. If you did, please share with other friends so they can get these messages as well. Thank you again for spending this time with me. I wish you a great month, and I see you on my next video. Bye-bye.